Just shout out to Devo. So we had Jalen Ramsey's debut last night. I did not know this, and like I thought, he's playing safety. Now I don't know if this is gonna be full time safety. I don't know if this is gonna be. It's like you're gonna have to stick to something. You got Slay, you got Joey. They don't got no experience playing that. It makes sense to move Ramsey around of all people. So I mean, I think he has that versatility. So gonna be interesting, very interesting. He in the box right here, right here. Back pedal. That's a good tackle. And again, they traded Minka, so it's like, what's the plan? You know, it's not like Ramsey is a full time nickel. So, but I do assume that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna play him in nickel. They're gonna play him in safety. They're gonna play him in a box. If need be, they're gonna play him outside. He's gonna be doing a little bit of everything, but I think predominantly, in my opinion, I think predominantly it's gonna be safety nickel. You're gonna start. Like technically, he's gonna start. He's gonna be on the field majority of whoever the you know what I mean. Uh, I don't know. I don't know how to articulate it. Like he's gonna start technically. He's gonna be on the field the whole time. But either he's gonna play predominantly most of his snaps, either like nickel in the box area or safety. Majority of his snaps, I'm assuming. Oops, slip.
Pass catcher. ETN that time ambushed for a loss back at the 40.
He's on his new team.
Exactly right.
He's a physical, in his mask, all that stuff. Hey, fool.
Screen pass. There's Renfro.
Oh, it's to say cornerback here.
Screen pass. There's Renfro. Pass was a little too high. Renfro able to get.
Hey, but he lined up at safety. He lined up at safety. So, oh, you know whose channel I want to check and see if they said anything about this? Okay, Off-Season Productions. This is another Steelers YouTube channel. I've checked him out a decent amount, but I don't see him posting anything about it. I'll check Twitter last, but I want to see what's official. You know, I want to see what is going to be Ramsey's true position this year. Okay, I haven't watched this yet. I just found this on Twitter. I couldn't find anything as far as like his snaps or anything, or again anything saying anything official about him making a position change. But shout out to Tyler DeZena on Twitter. We're gonna listen to this real quick, about 2 minutes.
Jalen Ramsey is no longer a cornerback, at least not in the way that you might think. We got 9 reps of Jalen Ramsey film in this preseason game versus the Panthers, and not a single one was played at outside corner.
This is the loudest it goes, y'all.
And it's not necessarily a shock to see that a player like Jalen Ramsey is going to be playing in the nickel a lot in Pittsburgh, considering he did it in LA and in Miami. What might be shocking to some people is that when Pittsburgh comes out in their base package with only 4 DBs on the field, Jalen Ramsey is playing free safety. And this is something that's been hinted at for a long time. When Miami traded for Jalen Ramsey and there were rumors that he was going to move to safety, he said, "I'm a defensive back," essentially saying he'll play anywhere. And although Ramsey still played outside corner in Miami, he said, hinted at, Jalen Ramsey is playing free safety.
I want to see the timestamp on that. March
That's been
15th.
hinted at for a long time. When Miami traded for Jalen Ramsey and there were rumors that he was going to move to safety, he said, "I'm a defensive back."
Oh, this is 2023. 2023. Wow.
Essentially saying he'll play anywhere. And although Ramsey still played outside corner in Miami and produced while doing so, he has aged and isn't the same player he was athletically in LA or Jacksonville. So Pittsburgh is trying to take advantage of that by keeping him doing the things that he still does well in his advanced age, which are primarily his instincts and physicality. See, Ramsey is still one of the best pursuit players in all of football and isn't afraid to get his nose dirty. So, from a logic perspective, it makes sense to put Ramsey in these 2 spots. You want to take advantage of his physicality, his run support, his ability to blitz? Well, put him in the nickel, closer to the line of scrimmage, closer to the offensive line than being on the outside. And if you want to take advantage of those instincts,
I honestly think he'll have more fun doing that because it's a bit more free rather than being designated to playing a receiver. Which I think it's fun. The idea of shutting down a receiver is fun too, but it's less to worry about. Like I gotta really be glued on this guy, and then what if he's too fast or what if he's too quick? Versus when you're in the slot, it's replaying in a box a little bit. It's not as much like man to man. You know what I mean? Not as much.
Instincts and of that football IQ and have him see everything that's going on, put him at free safety. And this obviously is aided when you have corners on the outside that you can trust. Jalen Ramsey, at least according to the Steelers' belief, isn't necessitated on the outside because they have the young and impressive Joey Porter Jr. and the older Darius Slay, the wise veteran. So Ramsey, who saw 9 snaps, was able to rush the passer on 2 of them. And I wouldn't be shocked if this is a big part of his diet in 2025 when it comes to what plays are called for him, because he's proven over time that he can be a productive player in that.
Blitz more, rush the passer more. I could be in the box. I could be deep. I could be, you know, at the line of scrimmage. He can be lined up almost. I think the idea of that will be pretty fun to Jalen.
That role. The film isn't going to be hyper impressive when you only have 9 reps and one of them was a blitz on a screen pass, but I was really intrigued by Ramsey's alignment, and I'm interested to see how he produces, seeing that he was given the role change that he's been looking for essentially 2.5 years.
I'm gonna be honest. We, in my opinion, I think we could see a resurgence, and resurgence in the sense of because it's not like Jalen Ramsey has fell off, but resurgence in the sense of like another prime. We haven't seen a safety Jalen Ramsey. You know what I mean? But players do that. Who's that? Charles Woodson went from corner to safety. Did Rod Woodson? Did he play safety at all? Like I think that's a good change for corners. You can, it's been a while since we've seen it. Like a top corner go to safety. They tried it with Sherm, but Sherm didn't have the same athleticism. Ramsey was very athletic. Sherm wasn't fast when he came into the league. He had good technique at corner. So I think we could see like another prime for Ramsey. We'll see. But I look forward to seeing how this plays out. I'm not a Steelers fan, but it makes sense to me, honestly. And you know, the fellas in chat know on Twitch, bro, I've been saying Ramsey should move to safety for probably over a year now. So I mean, it makes sense. So y'all let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I appreciate y'all for watching. Subscribe, stay tuned, stay blessed.